I think all the political animals that are within the fire department hate Bowden.
Classic Chicago.
I'm not going to go there. Anyway, my point being is that he is more for his men than from rising high within the politics of the world, and therefore he's always going to have an enemy. And that's a good thing, because you never know what day he might get fired. It might be soon.
Yeah. And we did the burn stage for the last 2 days, 10 days of fire. We did some of the hottest fires we've done on the show. It was bad. It was hot. I was burning up.
We just got
I had
back
my
as
butt
well.
in the fire at one point.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Butt was on
my
fire.
My butt was on fire.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you write about it?
No.
The fact that we wear all the gear and it's cumbersome, which is why we have to take it off in hot weather, and then make sure we're hydrated. That's all very helpful. We have a guy called Steve Chigarodis who taught us.
Why am I wearing this?
I know, it's ridiculously hot. Take it off.
Stupid.
Right. So Steve Chigarodis in the very beginning saw just a bunch of actors given to him by Dick Wolf, and he had to train us into firefighters. But what he did is he imbued us with his love and heart in Chicago Fire Department, and we now all hold that. So we now feel the honor of what it is, although we're pretending to be firefighters. The honor of it is with us. So we feel like we are with the firefighters all the time.
That's well said. We wear it's like 65 pounds of gear. It's kind of hard to fake it, but that's better too. Like it's just hot, hard, sweaty work, doing it for 12 hours, you know what I mean?
Stairs are stairs, you can't fake stairs.
I know.
Climb
I mean,
those
we
stairs.
even had real firefighters complain about the situation. Like, really?
Because they do it once.
Yeah, because they do it once. Well, unless
put
it's
the
one of
fire
those
out and come
crazy
back
fires,
down.
But yeah.
We do it, how many takes on average?
I don't know.
Too many. See that look? Too many.
Yeah. it wears you down. But we're probably not going to die.
No,
we have that advantage.
We are never truly in danger.
No.
And over the
Hopefully
years,
not.
what's happened is the show's been on the air 7 years, but just the beginning of season 7. The odd firefighter who has come and worked with us, we've lost the odd firefighter, so we feel that loss with them. So that's why we know we represent them. You know, within the framework of a TV show, we go as close as we can, without, you know, because it's not a documentary. But we've lost people too. It's great. We are very grateful to the fans. The fans are what make it. You see how excited people get over there, and we're very, very grateful that people are still watching the show just 7 years later. So
we just had a little girl come up, and it was her birthday, and we took her onto the rig. We showed her the rig, and she cried.
No, it's
awesome.
It's fantastic. You know, and to the audience, they don't always, you know, they're standing there and they want their picture. They don't always appreciate that we're working or have to focus and stuff like that. And so it feels like we're ignoring them. We're not. We're just trying to be in the zone. But when we have a spare moment, as David did, we go and we embrace them and they embrace us. And I'm very grateful for that.
They all live in the same building now. It's like Melrose Place. I don't live in that building, but I'm around the corner. We've all sort of assembled in the same area. I think that's the bonus of doing something like this when you're in a city like this. You know, if people tend to live in LA or something, then everyone goes their separate ways. But when you're in this, you know, you're out in a city somewhere in the country, and you're all together, then you get it in each other's pockets, and that's really beneficial for the show. Because it brings us all together straight away.
Well, because of the nature of the show.
Yeah, exactly. It ties well into the
firefighters live together.
The surrogate family sort of,
They literally live and die together.
Yeah.
And so we kind of captured that with our group. And hopefully, you know, when you get into the banter that we have in the common room amongst us all, it's very realistic if you're a firefighter or a paramedic and you know what it's like for your 72 hours. So,
yeah, Dick was hoping that would happen, but he didn't envision them all living together. It went too far.
By the way,
He's trying to cut us off
I
a
don't
bit now.
live with Dan.
No, he
I don't live
doesn't.
with none of them.
But I know where he lives.
Yeah, that's it.
I know
Don't
where
tell
he
him where.
lives.